The bulls finally show up, but is it short-lived? This is Invest with Jacob. Okay, guys, so in yesterday's video, we talked about the fact that the market should bounce up toward that 44.25 level in wave 4 of 3, and that's exactly what we saw. The market tried to push lower, but was held, and then pushed higher up toward the 44.21 area at the close before selling off a little bit into the close. Now the question is, can the bulls push through, or are they done? I'll get into that in just 1 second, but first, if you're new here, welcome to the show, guys. My name is Jacob Gabbard, and this is Invest with Jacob, where we use Elliott Wave Theory to break down the S&P 500 and the NASDAQ. I highly encourage you to hit that subscribe button down below so that you can get our daily S&P updates, our trade setups, and our buy alerts. All right, guys, with this bullish push up toward the pivot, the bears now need to step in and pass their test. So let's jump into the chart and take a look. Okay, guys, so here we are on the 1-hour futures chart for the S&P 500. And if you're looking for a bigger picture view, I did one in yesterday's video, so you can check that out for a big picture view. But in this one, we're going to stay on the hour chart. So we've been talking for quite some time now about this move down and how it's played out. The market continues to hit targets, which is a great sign for the bears. We've talked about this 1-2 setup and then a move down to the 43.52 area, which they hit almost to the penny. And then we look for a bounce to 44.25, which we saw a pretty good portion of Friday and yesterday. They got up to 44.21 and pulled back just a little bit here. And this pullback really needs to hold 43.97 to continue this push higher up to the 44.25 to 31 area. Otherwise, if they get too deep here, deeper than a 0.5 retrace of wave 3 generally doesn't play out as a 4 or 5. So what the final move here looks like is they have the C wave started up. They pulled back in 4 and 5 targets the 44.31 to complete wave C. And from there, we'd look for our next move down to the 1618, which is down here at 42.93. And that would give us wave 3 completed. So now we would have a 5-wave structure completed for wave 1 of this circle level degree. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for wave 3. Okay, so that's 2 of the 3 impulsive waves that we need. Then from there, we'd want to see a push back towards the 44.90 area and then down to 42.33 to complete wave 5. And that would give us a pretty strong indication that the bears are in full control of this market, and we are going to see that C wave down toward the 3,000 to 2,900 area. So as of right now, the bears are still in control, and as long as we remain below the current pivot, which is 44.25 to 44.48, that is the case. Now for the bulls to take back control of the market in one of two ways, they need to push back up over this pivot over 44.48 before the bears can complete this 5-wave move down. If they do that, it invalidates the 5-wave move, and it becomes a bullish market where we're likely looking at the all-time high path that we talked about in yesterday's bigger picture video. So the current move off of the low is a very clear 3-wave move up, and then a big move, B wave down, and then another move up. So if the bulls are going to take out the pivot directly from where we're at, okay, then we would look at this as an A, B, C for a B wave. So that would make this big move down A. Then we look for a B wave back up 4,500, 4,540 in that area. And then we'd look for C down from there. And that C wave should take us down to about the 4,300 area. And then we'd look for the bulls to take back control of the market from there and a 5-wave move up to give us wave 1 of 5 of 3, which would take us close to all-time highs, if not up to all-time highs, and then a pullback in 4 and then 5 up to 5,500 for all-time highs. So if the bulls are going to take back control of the market, they got to get over 44.48 before the bears are able to complete this 5-wave structure. Otherwise, the bears are in full control of the market. Over on the NASDAQ, okay, we talked yesterday about why this wave 5 is pretty extended and they can't go any lower than they are right now and still be in a wave 5 because this is just going to be too long. So we got to bounce up here so far to the 382, which is what you would expect. They rejected that level, that 15,000 level, just a little bit at the close, not fully. And essentially what we would look for here is the bears want to keep this under 15,121. And the reason for that is, again, you have this wave 3 of 3 here, where you're looking at a ABC up for 4 of 3, and then 5 of 3 down toward the 14,386 level on the NASDAQ. This would align with the ES's bounce up and then down. So the 382 level is really what you want to hold, the 15,000 level, which is where they got today. And then we would look for the move down towards 14,386. And then what would happen is we would call this an extension of wave 3. So we'd move 3 down. We'd look for a wave 4 bounce up overall, and then 5 down towards 14,000. So that's really what that's really what the bears want to accomplish. They want to hold this 1503 to 15121 area and push down, create a bigger wave 3, then a wave 4 and 5 from there. And that would give them an impulsive move off of the high that would, again, align with ES and tell us that the major top is in, and we'd be looking for a bigger C wave down on the NASDAQ toward the 9,000 to 8,000 area in a pretty strong collapse. So that's what the bears would like to accomplish. The bulls would like to push it up into this blue box or higher. Again, this move off of the low is not what I would call impulsive. So what we would expect to see if the bulls are going to take control is a push up to the 15,121 to 15,240 area, a pullback, and then a push up into this blue box at the 15,337 to 15,717 area. Okay, that would be most likely a B wave, and then we'd see a C wave down toward the 14,200 area before starting the next move higher on the NASDAQ, where they would attack all-time highs. So for the bears, pretty simple. They need to keep it under 15,121.50 and push down. For the bulls, they want to get up into this blue box or higher and then down and C to complete that move down. So just like on the ES, it's kind of a race. The bears are trying to complete this 3, 4, 5 pattern down before the bulls can break the pivot. Guys, if you love the information I put out in these videos and you want real-time market updates from me, you need to check out investwithjacob.com. There's a link down in the description. Go ahead and check out that link and it will take you right to the website. Once you're there, check out our membership plans area. We have 2 incredible monthly plans that both come with a 7-day free trial because I want you to get in there. I want you to make sure you love it and become part of our trading team before you ever spend a penny. You can cancel at any time. We also have our Elliott Wave for Beginners online course. This course is helping people truly understand the market, understand support and resistance levels, understand when and how to trade, and understand how to improve their ability to know what the market's going to do instead of trying to decipher the news cycles. It is 25 videos where I go over 3 different phases. The first phase is the introduction, where we go over the Elliott Wave expectations, the mindset and emotion, KISS theory and how to use it with Elliott Wave, as well as why Elliott Wave works, so you fully understand how to apply it to the market instead of just reading in a book and saying, okay, these levels are cool, but how do they work? The chart setup and tools, a very strong part of the Elliott Wave setup. You have to know what tools to use along with Elliott Wave to give you confirmation of certain patterns, certain tops and bottoms, and how to understand where to find support, where to see if the market is turning, and what to do when it is. And then finally, the Elliott Wave for Beginners area, where we go through every wave 1 through 5, how they work, what their targets are, when they invalidate, when they confirm, what we would expect after they're done, all those different types of things from a beginner's perspective to help you truly understand the market. As you can see from the testimonials on the screen, it is truly helping traders. And the really cool part about the course, guys, is it is included in both monthly memberships. So if you don't want to just get the course and you want to become part of our winning team, it is included when you join a monthly membership. In our first room, the Invest with Jacob room, you get all of my real-time market updates, all of my buy and sell alerts, all of your Elliott Wave questions answered, a midday video where I go over exactly where we are in the counts and what to expect, as well as the training material you just saw. We trade the SPY and the QQQ, and we swing trade, which means our trades can last anywhere from a few days to a few months, so we don't trade quite as often as a day trading room does. However, if you are interested in day trading, as well as individual stocks, you need to check out PT's Throne Room. In there, you get everything you get in the Invest with Jacob room, as well as day trading, individual stocks, and PT's reduced risk binary method that absolutely crushes the market. He gets you in at a cheap price and gets you big multiples on your money, and it's how he structures the trade that's so unique. It's something you really have to see to understand, and that's another reason we give you that 7-day free trial. He also started a challenge account where he put $4,000 into an account trading mini ES futures, averaging 3 to 4% gains per week, showing you how to build a small account into a large retirement or savings account. Guys, we'd love to have you in these rooms so we can all make money together. All right, key takeaways for today. It's really simple. The bulls want to push up over 44.48. If they can do that, they break the pivot. And then it looks more like an ABC type structure where we would see more downside, but overall, we would look to all-time highs. The bears want to hold it under 44.48 while completing this 3, 4, and 5 to the downside. If they can do that and hold the pivot and complete this 5 waves down, then it looks very strongly like we are in the C wave down toward the 3,000 area. Over on the NASDAQ, very similar type setup. They pushed it up toward the 15,382 retrace and started to sell off a little bit from there. The overall expectation for the bulls is they want to push it through 15,121. Over that, and it becomes less likely that we are in the bigger C wave down, and then we would look to this blue box for the next resistance area for the bears to hold. For the bears, they want to keep it under 15,121, push down in 3, 4, and 5, complete that pattern, and if they can do that, again, it aligns with the C wave down toward the 8,000 to 9,000 area. Guys, that is the market update for today. I will talk to you tomorrow.